What's up, guys? Welcome to YouTube's #1 hit viral series. That's right, it's the You Suggested, I Build It show. For those of you who are new here and don't know how this works, I pull your guys' Instagram comments, your DMs, your YouTube comments, and I set up a bracket-style tournament where you get to decide what I'm building next. So, if that interests you, you should definitely like this video, subscribe to my channel, and check out my Instagram because that's where all the votes happen. So without further ado, let's take a look at what I'm building today. Alright, we are headed into the garage to find out what I've got here in the Lego storage. We're going to be picking out some grays, some tans, and some other fun stuff I have an idea about. Alright, just a quick update here. I've built the base, or at least started building the base. We'll see how much bigger or smaller it gets. Also got these nets that I'm very excited to see how I'm going to use those. If you have any idea how I might use them, throw your guesses in the comments below. Alright, so I'm back in my basement here, just kind of got a bunch of pieces spread out on the floor, and I'm prototyping what I kind of want my sink stalls to look like. And as you can see here, I got all my white spread out on the floor. So we'll see. I kind of like what I'm coming up here with. I just don't know if I have quite enough white to make it happen. Alright, so I've made two prototypes here, a gray one and a white one. I'm leaning towards just making this thing in all gray because I've just got way more gray, and I just don't think I can make the design work in white. Alright, so it's getting late here, but I've finally figured out my sink design here. I took basically what you saw in the last clip times 7, and I'm wiring all of them together with some hinge pieces to make them kind of go in that circular pattern you see them in the movie. And yeah, I'm really happy with how this looks. Alright, it is a new day, and we are back to working on the Myrtle sink. As you can see, the sinks is much larger than the base I built. I think I'm going to have to expand on my original size here and come up with something a lot bigger. Alright, I've expanded my base, and as you can see here, I've started prototyping the window in the background. These are those big, massive castle windows you see in the bathroom, and I thought the nets could really kind of portray that, medieval castle style window. Alright, folks, a sad realization has come upon me. I will need to break apart the Scavenging snack box in order to access these tan bricks. It's always sad breaking apart one of your Lego MOCs, but this would be a good time to remind everyone that I only do these MOC challenges with pieces I already have in my collection. I don't seek out the perfect piece to get the perfect look I want. This is more of a puzzle. It's more of a challenge. I can only use the pieces I own, so sometimes you gotta break apart old stuff. Alright, here's what I have come up with so far for the big window in the backdrop here, and quite honestly, I'm really happy with how this looks. Let me spin it around here and show you how I did this. I took these two, what are they, 2 on each side, I don't even know what they're called, but they're basically, you can wrap the net around those pieces and strap them onto the back there, and I think this really is kind of the exact look I was going for. So I'm really happy with that. Alright, here is the finished back wall. I don't have the flooring done yet. I don't have the sink quite strapped down, but this is pretty much going to be the overall basic look of that back wall, and I just love how that window looks. Here we are, finally complete. I've put the flooring in, I've set up the minifigures. I've even made a little Moaning Myrtle floating at the top there, which I think was a pretty cool addition. I did not expect to do that, but a little inspiration hit me on that one. And I've got Harry, Ron, and Hermione brewing up the Polyjuice potion down there. And I honestly couldn't be happier with this MOC so far. I mean, there's things I would have done differently, but I just felt like, this was really good for what I had. And I'm excited for you guys to see it. Alright, so here's kind of my final walkthrough of my Moaning Myrtle's bathroom Lego Harry Potter MOC. It's not got a lot going on with it. I mean, you got the main sink feature here in the middle, and you'll notice I have that one sink faucet gray to kind of signify the faucet that Harry has to talk to with the snake. And then I've got Ron, Harry, and Hermione sitting down here brewing up the potion, which I thought was a really cool little scene to add here, as well as Moaning Myrtle floating up at the top, terrorizing everybody. What I did there is I took the Dementor bottom from the King Crossing Hogwarts Express set and put just like a black figure on top. And then if I spin it around the back here, I can show off, you know, how I got this net window to kind of stay put with those pieces. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I did for the back there, and that's how I achieved that look, and I'm really happy with it. I haven't seen anyone do that before. I'm sure there's no way I'm the first one to do this for a window, but I mean, I just love how that looks, and if you've got those Lego soccer nets left over, it's a great option to make windows. So if I take the back wall off here, you can see how I've got it strapped down with the tiles, and you can see these are just 1x bricks laid sideways on each other to make the flooring here. And I actually like that I've got like different color grays from, like, you know, the old light gray and the newer light gray. It just kind of gives it a more realistic vibe. You can see here I've got these snot bricks that kind of hold it in here sideways. And, you know, that's how the flooring was done. So it's pretty straightforward, and I think it ended up giving it a really good bathroom tile kind of look. And, yeah, I honestly couldn't be happier with this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a like. That really helps me out. And subscribe to my channel. I've got new videos coming out like every week on this kind of thing, where you can vote for the Lego Harry Potter MOC you want to see me build next. I might be taking a week or two off of doing the voting for the new Harry Potter MOCs, because I do have something, a new set in store for you guys that I'm going to build and do a little time-lapse video shoot of. Stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching.